Welcome everyone, I am Ujjwal. Today we will solve a LeetCode problem step by step. That problem number is 2191, which is sort the jumbled number. Let's see the problem description. You are given a zero index integer array mapping which represent the mapping rule of a shuffled decimal system. Mapping I equal to j means digit I should be mapped to digit j in this system. The mapped value of an integer is the new integer obtained by replacing each occurrence of digit I in the integer with mapping I for all 0 less equal to I and less equal to 9. You are also given another array nums. Return the array num sorted in non-decreasing order, or you can say increasing order, based on the mapped values of its elements. Note that elements with the same map values should appear in the same relative order as input. So we have to maintain the relative order of the actual given input. The elements of nums should only be sorted based on their mapped values, not be replaced by them. Okay. So you have to return the array with the actual value, and the relative order should not be changed if the mapped value will are same. Okay. So let me discuss with you the algorithm which we are going to use here. So first we need the mapped value of the current element. Okay. So we'll do first map the current element, map the element, and second we need another element which is the index of the current element. We will store it as a you can store it as a in a 2D array, or I will use a pair and pair of array. Okay, let's see the constant says that the length of the mapping array will be 10, which is 0 to 9 elements. All the values of mapping are unique, which means no two elements will be mapped to a single element, and length of the nums will be 10 to 10 to the power 4, and num size all the elements will be less than 10 to the power 9. So as it is less than 10 to the power 9, we can use the int data type. But if it was less equal to 10 to the power 9, so in that case we have to use long or other type of algorithm, because if for example the number is, let's say, 10 to the power 9, okay, 1, and after the 1 there is a 9 zeros, okay, but if 1 map to with number 9 and the 0 map to other numbers, let's say 1, so that number will be huge, that we can't store in the in data type. Okay, so as there is no less equal to, that means the maximum number of numsi would be the 9 times 9. Okay, so which can we store in data type, so there won't be any problem. So we'll map the elements in we can use the in data type, and after mapping we also need to store another thing which is the index of current element, and we'll create a array of pairs with those elements, and we'll sort the map using the our sort function with respect to the mapped element. And if the relative order is same, so then the index will be used to sort the elements. And we know the index will gradually increase, like 0 1 2 and so on, so the relative order will be maintained. Okay, let's see how the code will work. First we will create a array of pairs, and the pair will be increment. Let's say it is 2C, and for the 0 I less the name, which is nums dot size I plus plus. And we store first we will store the mapped element, and then we will store along with that the index. Okay, and as there would be 0 as a element of nums, so if we convert 0, like I'll show you. So we have to take the 0 in if condition, if the nums I, or let me store the nums I in temp equal to nums I. If temp is equal to 0, then we'll directly store the receipt dot pushback the mapped element, which is mapping of temp, okay, or you can say mapping of 0, and the current index, which is I. But if the current element is not 0, then we need to map it with our using our mapped given the mapped list, we need to convert it. So how we will convert? Let's see. First we need the convert, let's say num, let's say current element 0, and we v1 equal to 0, and while temp is present, what we will do, change the current equal to first the map element, the remaining element, mapping of the remaining is temp. Temp mod 10 give the only one digit, the last digit, and the mapping of the last digit is the mapped element of that digit, and we will multiply it with power 10 to the power p1, because like 911, after mod we perform the mod function of 10, we get the 1, then we get 9, then we get 9, but we need to map, so that we can get the mapped element, we have to use 10 to the power, like for first element the 10 to the power 0 will be performed, for second element 10 to the power 1, third element 10 to the 2, like that. So we'll handle that, and lastly we'll add the current element also. Yeah, then p1 plus plus and temp will be equal to 10. Okay, now we will add vc dot pushback the current elements mapped value, comma, the index, which is I. That's it. And then we will sort the vector vc dot begin, vc dot end. Now after the sorting, we have the sorted index order. Okay, we have the index which is sorted in order, but we need the values, so we need to create another array and answer for auto item vector. We know the index will be stored in the second position. Okay, and we add answer dot pushback, the element will be in answer of index, the index is it dot second. Now we will get the actual value, and after adding the actual value in our answer array, we can return the answer. Let's see, will it work? There's an error which is because of this we are using answer, but not, so we have to use here nums of it dot second. So now see, will it work? That's okay, let's submit it. Let me discuss the time and space complexities. So here in this for loop, for every element of nums, we are like, if the, like, if this while loop will run the number of digit. Let's say the number of digit of which one element is m. So this while loop will run m times, and we are performing for all the elements. So overall time complexity of this loop after is big of n cross m, where n is the number of elements and m is the length of each element. Okay, so we can, this could be, as it is less than 10, this could be maximum 9. Okay, this while loop could run maximum 9 times, so we can ignore that. Overall time collapse of this for loop, we can say it is big of n times. And to sort the all the element, it will take big of n log n time, and this for loop also take big of n time. So the overall time complexity, you can say it is big of n log n. And what is the space complexity? We are storing all the elements index along with the mapped value. So for this vector, the space complexity is big of n, and we are also creating another answer array. It will also take big of n space complexity. So the overall space complexity will be big of n. That's it for today. See you in the next video.